find it funny how a smile can hide a broken heart, and how the masking of your feelings is a secret art. Would you have seen this coming? I know she hides it well. The whole world is really under this girl's tragic spell. Thinking nothing of the glare in her big brown eyes. Little do they know, they're a great disguise. She wakes up, watches the sunrise, starts reeling up the bucket loads of sad lies. Are you alright? Yes, she replies. No one can hear the scream of her internal cries. She thinks there's no hope and no faith left to give. Feels no reason and no purpose for her soul to live. How could you take this girl and make her feel secure? Then go grab your mate and make her feel impure. Cause now she's damaged forever and her thoughts are stained. With every memory you gave her, you should be ashamed. Did you like it when you heard her screaming out in pain? I bet the thought of it is driving her insane. One of the worst crimes that you could commit. And for what? Just for your own selfish benefit. And now she's thinking, do I even deserve to live? Cause what you did, there is no way she could forgive. She was so innocent until that event. You made an indent on her present. Now she's forced to travel down her life on this path. Guess you really didn't think of the aftermath. Was it intentional? Are you delusional? Do you understand what you were doing at all? What a waste of such a precious girl, I will admit. You took advantage of her and now you've ruined it. And I just hope that one day she will recover, and a genuine smile she will discover. Sometimes the outside, it don't mean a thing. Cause this girl, she's beautiful when you start digging in. And I'll admit that there's nothing left to say, but I promise that everything will be okay. And just remember that I'm here for you whenever. It's gonna be that way with us forever. Cause you know that I'm never really very far. And when you hear this song, you'll know who you are. So I hope you cherish the words that I wrote for you. And I admire you for everything you've been through. You are stronger than you'd ever know, I promise you. Just think back at all those awful things, you know it's true. You're still standing here, healthy and alive. And if you truly believe, I know that you'll survive. Oh, oh, oh.
There is a girl in the front of my class who I swear I've never seen do anything but love. She's tall and she's smart, beautiful and strong, and when someone's down, she tries to fix what is wrong. How does someone so perfect feel so insecure as to scar her skin with cuts and burns and still want to hurt more? How does someone so loving learn to hate her own guts, drawing a picture on her arms with a blade as if her mind isn't dark enough? There is a girl in the front of my class whose eyes are glazed over like newly caught glass. The ghost of a smile inside her face, and she laughs as I tell her who's on first base. And how does someone so perfect feel so insecure as to scar her skin picture on her arm with a blade, as if her mind isn't dark enough. There is a girl in the front door, my class, so sad you find it rare to see her smile alive. Her friends tell her jokes like that one with a guy, but all she does is close her eyes and enter her mind. How does someone so perfect feel so insecure as to scar her skin with cuts and burns and still want to hurt more? How does someone so loving learn to hate her own guts, drawing a picture on her arms with blade, as if her mind isn't dark enough for her imperfections? There was a girl in the front of my class who yesterday took the breath that was her last. She wrote a few notes, I'm sorry I didn't say, but my mind was messed up, you couldn't save me anyway. And to the girl in the back of the class that feels the way I did. How does someone so perfect feel so insecure as to scar her skin with cuts and burns and still want to hurt more?
Just an average girl, she always wore a smile. She was cheerful and happy for a short while. Now she's older, things are getting colder. Life's not what she thought, she wished someone had told her. She told you she was down and you let it slip by. So from then on she kept it on the inside. She told herself she was alright, but she was telling white lies. Can't you tell? Look at her dull eyes. Tried to stop herself from crying almost every night, but she knew there was no chance of feeling alright. Summer came by, all she wore was long sleeves, cause those cuts on her wrist were bleeding through, you see. She knew she was depressed, didn't want to admit it, didn't think she fit it, everyone seemed to miss it. She carried on like a soldier with a battle wound, bleeding out from every cut her body consumed. She had no friends at school, all alone she was sad, and if someone were to notice she would blame the cat. But those cuts on her wrist, they were no mistake, but no one cared enough to save her from the self-hate. Things were going down, never really up, and here she is now, stuck in this stupid rut. She knew exactly what she had to do next. She sat on the chair and tied the rope around her neck. She wrote a letter with her hand shaking wild. Look at me now when you're proud of your precious child. But she knew that her parents weren't the ones to blame. It was the world that should bow down its head and change. She stood up on the chair and looked out at the moon, just to think it'll all be over soon. The chair fell down as she took her final breath. It's all over, all gone, now she's greeting death. Her mom walks in, she falls down to the floor, and now nothing can take back what she just saw. The little girl that she raised is just hanging there. Her body's pale and her face is violently bare. She sees the note and unfolds it with care. All she does is stare, how can this be fair? She stops reading as the tears roll down her face. I'm sorry mom, but this world is just not my place. I've tried for so long to fix this and fit in. I've come to realize this world's full of sin. There's nothing for me here, I'm just a waste of space. I've got no reason to stay here with this awful race. It's a disgrace, I was misplaced, born in the wrong time and in the wrong place. It's okay though, cause you'll see me soon. You'll know when your time has come, just look at the moon as it shines bright throughout the night. And remember, everyone's facing their own fight, but I can't deal with the pain, I'm not a fighter. You make it through the night, just hug your pillow tighter. So let the world know that I died in vain, cause the world around me is the one to blame. And I know in a year you'll forget I'm gone, cause I'm not really something to be dwelled on. It's what they used to tell me, all those kids at school, so I'm going by the law, majority rules. My presence on this earth is not needed any longer, and if anything, I hope this makes you the key. Now it's time to go, I'm running out of space to ride. And yes, I lost my fight, but please just hold on tight. I'm watching over you from the clouds above, and sending down the purest and whitest stuff to watch over you and be my helpful eye. So this is it, world, goodbye.
Have you ever had a dream that your favorite baby's drowning, and you grab him by his sweater sleeve, pull him up onto the ground, and you can hear the water slosh around inside his tiny gut, push his belly up and down, but he can't cough the water up. Suddenly a flood comes out his mouth till there is nothing left inside of him. He's empty now, there isn't even one small breath, and he goes limp in your arms. All the people's mouths are moving, all you hear are car alarms, and you wake up and start to cry. I will lose my shit if even one more person I know dies, so please don't die. You traded all your paper clips for a soap dish that way. Your best friend's rubber ducky wouldn't slip and slide away, but he traded his rubber duck for a cigar box to place your paper clips in. Mr. Hooper came to say, oh my dear friends Bert and Ernie, here's a little something for each of you from me. Here are your paper clips and here's your rubber ducky. How could I ignore such selfless generosity? The human body's made up of good and bad bacteria, but the antibiotics and the antibacterials are killing all the good ones, and the bad ones just get stronger and become super infections. It's harder to destroy them and it's harder to detect them, and there's something in her blood, and there's something in her leg, and there's something in her brain. My mom's sick, she's in a hospital bed. I've got a word for all you ghosts in her head, and all you skeletons in her closet. Leave her alone.